What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this one we're going to be doing a small account challenge update. This is the $100 account and we're doing pretty well. We're all cash now. We played Disney call debit spreads. As I showed in the Discord, we went pretty much all in on Disney spreads and it actually paid off. It was a bit risky considering how Disney was trading the last couple of weeks, but the account's doing very well. And the reason we took profits today is because with the small account, can't really take losses. The spreads expired this week and I didn't want to risk anything, so took those off the table. But we called this out, this gap down, and we knew it was going to try to fill that gap above. It just took a little bit longer than expected, but played out nicely this morning. Disney ended the day almost at 179. It'll probably head higher, but like I said, wanted to lock those in. Now we are looking for the next plays for this account. So I'm going to go over a couple of different stocks here. This is going to be another TA type video. And come the end of August, I will have my new setup, likely be on camera and back to my old style videos, but I'll still throw in these TA videos as well. First up is the Tattooed Chef. This one is getting very tight. Been talking about this a lot lately, but now that we're all cash in the small account, some of these are pretty interesting. So it's currently sitting around $19.54. Usually likes to hang around $19 to $20. Earnings are coming up. So we have some different options here. You could get the 20 strike. We could get the 25, which is a little riskier with not that much time to expiration. Or I could play something further out like January and take something like the 25. A lot of open interest on these. I am bullish for their earnings and the chart does look well. So we're definitely going to be considering this as a play. I really do like the setup. It just depends, is it going to break out and head to where I think it's going, which is around 24, or break down maybe if they have some disappointing earnings. So earnings is always a bit sketchy. I might just take a spread, but this is definitely heavy on watch. All right, second up is FUBO, and this one is actually down on the month quite a bit, down 621 on the month, and you guys know I do think small caps are the next ones to run. So I like FUBO where it's at. However, I actually want this one to head a bit higher before I consider taking this play, which is showing a cup and handle on the weekly, starting to retrace a bit much for my liking. But if FUBO can break through 28, then I get bullish again for this to head to $30 to $35, especially come earnings time. I do think they will report some solid earnings, and this is one that I'm keeping a close watch on, just to break through that 28 zone. But I'll likely just take a spread for this one, nothing too crazy for the small account. All right, next up is SQ, and this one has cooled off just a little bit after running hard this last week, ran about $27. So I do like this one. I'm keeping an eye, maybe if it comes to 260 or less, to scale into possibly a spread play. I personally think SQ is going to continue to run, and my price target is around 275 to 278 for this one. So it just had a little bit of a red day, but if I can get in under 260 and play this back up to 275 or so, that is my game plan. Earnings coming up, Bitcoin is doing very well, so Square is definitely on watch along with a ton of other Bitcoin related stocks. All right, next up is Roblox, and this one down about 5% on the day. It did close very bullish on Friday, however, it had low volume, so we saw it sell off a bit today. Now, I am still bullish on this as long as market sentiment stays bullish. It did hold that 76.5 zone that I wanted it to and bounced a little bit from there. So I'm definitely keeping a close watch on this one. And I would take something like an August 20th spread just to give myself plenty of time. Now, one thing, when you are choosing call debit spreads, you need a lot of open interest and volume in order to get your orders filled. So you can see here the 80 strike has a lot of open interest and volume. So you would click buy and you would scroll up to something like the 85 because that is another one that has a good amount of OI and volume, and you would sell that one. And you can see here it would risk about 160 to make 340 if Roblox is above 85 near expiration. So that's a decent risk reward there, something to consider if Roblox continues to be bullish and bounces back. I'm going to check out the call and put flow as the week goes on and how we bounce from here, but something to consider. All right, next up is CHWY. This one I've been playing quite a bit lately. I did take profits Friday, and today it touched $90 and then sold off. It was pumping a bit on low volume, which is a bit concerning. However, the chart played out perfectly, and if it does head back up into an uptrend and breaks through this 87, then it will likely return to the top of this wick around 90. And if it can push through that, then my next price target is around 92.5. So CHWY is definitely one that I've been enjoying playing. Just needs a bit more volume. However, I was holding the August 20th 85 call. So that is still in the money, but I did sell that already. CHWY is one that I would definitely play out, August 20th or further. I don't usually take weeklies or short expirations on this one, but I do like this one a lot. So definitely keeping this on watch if it can rebound and break through. Another play I'm considering for the small account is SOFI. So I do believe the last leg down is around 1470 to 15 if there is more selling for the end of July. But here's the chart. I do believe it would bounce. It hit this in the pre-market and bounced from there. So this is what I'm targeting for SOFI, and the options are pretty cheap. May take a spread, may take a far out call, something like January or October. Just play something like the 20 strike, relatively cheap, decent open interest, actually a lot of open interest on that one. Or I could take a spread. So SOFI is definitely in a pretty good buy zone. But yeah, 15 or less is what I'm targeting for SOFI. All right, and last up is JMIA. So I am in JMIA for my normal account. I took a January 25 strike, but it did bounce off this support perfectly. I'm playing this one back to 25 to the 30 range. It's pretty oversold. Chart looks good, so that is where I'm at with JMIA. I think it's a good buy zone right now. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just a quick video and some TA over what I'm watching as far as small account and trading. Definitely going to be getting back into long-term DD videos pretty soon here. But hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe and have a good one.